here's the thing. David Lammy, right, has come out and said, we're doing something that no other country in the world has done. Which I'm pretty sure is a lie, because they're saying that they're going after the people smuggling gangs. Well, lots of other people have done that, and if they are going to try and do things that no other country has done, why don't they just send them all back?
Well, yeah, I would say that this new scheme that they're coming up with, which is an idea that I promoted and many others have, which is that we use our soft and hard power by preventing countries from receiving grants, funding or aid if they don't accept back migrants who have come across illegally on our channel or failed asylum seekers. It's about time. But the question is, to answer yours, is yeah, of course many other countries have tried to stop channel migrants coming across, or illegal migrants, and if they really wanted to, they could do it in a different way. And I think it's good news that they're trying this. I wonder, when I'm looking at the fine details, because we haven't been given that, whether it will work. But I will give them credit for credit's due on this particular occasion, that they're at least trying something that many of us have said they should do.
Well, they're saying they're going to go after the bank accounts and the sort of assets of these individuals who run the smuggling gangs. But I presume that's easier said than done, because, you know, they're basically career criminals, they're fraudsters, they're gangsters. They're not going to have, you know, an account at the sort of NatWest down the high street, are they? They've probably got a lot of their money in cryptocurrency. They've probably got properties around the world that nobody can trace. You know, they're very clever people.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've look at the numbers. We've only had, thankfully, just 61 that have come across the boats since January the 1st. But that amounts to £3 million over the next year to the government in taxpayers. But for the people smugglers, that one boat journey made them £305,000. But they do it through debt, Mike. I mean, you look at that case in Aberystwyth, which showed that the people smugglers were opening up barber shops and other places where they get cash. Right. The cash is just sent back to Europe and then distributed into dollars and euros and other currencies. Right. So they don't necessarily need to do bank accounts and the only way they can is if these bank accounts are in countries where they can start using the anti-money laundering systems in place.
Yeah, right. Do you know, I heard a new one the other day. Somebody was telling me that in certain parts of London now, they've given up on the barber shops, because you can't really launder that much money through a barber shop, and they've now started opening up sort of dental care practices, private practices, because, you know, when you do private dentistry, you can charge people a lot more money than you can for a haircut. And so an awful lot of these places have been growing up, and you don't know how many clients they've got, you don't know how much money's swilling through it, but apparently this is another way of money laundering which is going on even as we speak.
Yeah, that's very, very smart. When I first entered in the financial services world over 25 years ago, Mike, we used to receive, and you'll believe this or not, there was a magazine that was sent out by the United States called Money Laundering Monthly. And money laundering, you just can't make it up. And what it did is it described all the different types of money laundering schemes, like it used to be pizza shops and restaurants like that, where money would come in. Today, the Albanians in particular are taking this to a new level. You know, the idea that you can have, like, dentist practices or even the cosmetic surgery areas where you can spend a lot more, they're just cleverer. Yeah. And we do not have the police that are willing to engage in it too much.
Right, exactly. And they've got these, you know, sort of complete and utter corporations, illegal corporations that are set up in order not to be investigated and found by the authorities. But listen, Stephen, we've got to let you go because we didn't have a lot of time. Sorry, we'll get you back on soon.